Okay, I'm once again Zeomak, also known as Visual Pony. You know the spiel. Sorry guys for the abrupt end of the last video, but the postman always rings my doorbell for some reason. But yeah, let's improve our hacking abilities a little. And persuasion. Because now, I still can't hack this? Come on. UDL Mark IV security masks are meant for use in crowd dispersal scenarios. They are not appropriate for a workplace environment. Your purchase request has been denied. Focus testing indicates that their air quality on Terra 1 does not warrant the use of olfactory filters or any other scent blocking equipment. Your purchase request for something to deal with the stink of sulfur is denied. Replacement rollers. According to the manufacturer, your current rollers are capable of retaining efficiency in all environments. We have no evidence to support your claim that the rollers are degrading because of this shitty air. Then what the hell did I pick up? Oh wait, there was a bigger chest. Also, I find it interesting that my companions basically have unlimited ammo.
Fate shines on us today.
Yep. A lavatory. A loo. Terry's birthday. No, we are not celebrating Terry's birthday. Terry's dead, folks. I know he meant a lot to everyone here, myself included. But let his untimely demise be a lesson about safety in the workplace. Don't pet the cannets. Ooh. We are leaving. Yes, the rumors are true, we're leaving. The board has decided to cut their losses and operate on Terra 2 instead. In accordance with the evacuation orders, we are to await a shuttle out of Cascadia. When we get word that our ride is on the way, we'll shutter this facility, pack everything up, and lock the door on the way out. Until then, however, we are expected to continue working. I'm sure reassignments are forthcoming, but that's not an excuse to slow down. We still have magazines to publish, people. Our customers are eager to find out what happens in Dissident Hunter number 112. Halcyon Referendum. This notice, issued on January 12, 2343, serves as a public denouncement of Terra 1 as a feasible workplace environment. Due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife, as well as the unsustainability of its natural flora for the use of human consumption, the Halcyon Holdings Corporate Board has officially enacted a hazard clause covering the entirety of Terra 1. After an evacuation period of no more than 6 months, Terra 1 will be officially considered illegal territory. As this is a unanimous decision, any corporation caught operating on Terra 1 after the evacuation period will face fines and possible disbarment, as defined in Halcyon Code 22.1. Faulty rollers. Consult your nearest printing engineer. Install rollers. So this was all? Just do it on a panel? Don't have to go there and like put it in? You could have... This is a lost opportunity. You could have used the mini game to do this. Oh, hell no. I'm not walking all the way over there. Dissident Hunter. 2 bits. And it's already at number 362.
Thornburg was off bounds. That's the only reason the Darlings won.
Thornburg was well within bounds. The Darlings won because the Rangers have no defense.
Thornburg was off bounds. That hand goal never should have been called. Any other argument is invalid.
Spoken like a true Rangers fan.
You're damn right.
If you'll just listen...
No, no more listening, no more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring? They are armed all the same. All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason. Excellent.
Did you find the Vanois? Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do. Articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Okay.
Hey. What? Sorry. Long day.
So you want to talk to me? I guess she wants to stage a revolution or something against Graham.
Nice day, huh? For Monarch, anyway. Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
I don't.
I heard about that back in the day. Something about pirates massacring the town?
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby raft nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door. Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands. Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war. Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Oh god, I bet it was Graham. No, really, I bet it was Graham. And if that's the case, well... that would be bad.
Where'd you get your schooling, Max?
Nowhere special, Mr. Millstone. An OSI seminary, same as my peers.
They teach you science there? You know, test tubes, formulas, all that sundry.
There is more to science than test tubes and lab coats. And the study of science is a lifelong commitment, not merely a collection of coursework.
You got any of your old books?
My son, are you expressing an interest in science? I suppose I could find you some reading material.
All right, hushing up. Here they come!
Down they go!
Can we do that again?
Please no. I don't want to waste ammo. So, actually I have more than enough right now, so... I really do. It's so much ammo.
Heads up!
Pretty sure I killed that thing before. Even on fire, I barely take any damage. Did you see that? It's ridiculous, really. But yeah, I cleaned this place out before. One sec, guys.
Hallo Felix, was geht's?
Sorry guys, disruptions everywhere. This was my superior just called me on my phone about something at work. Of course I can't tell you about it. But, yeah. Basically people claiming something that is not true, and he wanted to hear my part of the story. And I'm like, yeah dude, I had to explain something to him, which I'm like, hey, I spent like 15 minutes on this and they're telling me I didn't do anything. Like, yeah, no. Not true. So let's look through the messages. Work order. Devil's Peak is receiving, but we're waiting on signal confirmation from the outpost. This whole place stinks of sulfur. We should have brought masks. I'm sure I heard something in the caverns beneath the tower. Something's living there. Here's hoping we don't unsettle it, or else that place ain't gonna be safe for our cabled guys. We've got signal from Amber Heights, Stellar Bay and Cascadia. Still waiting on word from Bayside Terrace and Aurora Ridge. I oughta note that I was right about those caverns. They ain't safe. Some kind of... hell, I don't know. A big thing with claws. I ain't an animal scientist. Can't wait to get the hell off this rock. It should be noted that the lead engineer, Franklin Welkowitz, has perished due to a workplace accident involving hostile wildlife in the Devil's Peak Caverns. It should be further noted that Mr. Welkowitz complaints regarding the dangers of the Terra 1 wildlife have been redacted. Halcyon referendum. Okay, that we already read. Manual log entry. Gonna die for this damn fool errand, I know it. He said Amber Heights was gonna have more bits than we can spend, but those suited morons up and spend it all for us. Books and vases and pretty shit. You can't eat a fucking book. Look at us now. Of all the closets to coop up in and lick our wounds, we had to choose the one that's set to lock itself up. Feel like a marauder, digging at the walls like this. But we gotta get out of here before we starve. It ain't possible, but Nelson over there's trying to keep our spirits up and don't get the energy to fight him on it. Screw that Bryant fella. Eyes bigger than his fucking stomach. Bryant? Graham Bryant? Old data cartridge.
Nicely done.
Sorry, I'm still a little bit riled up about that work issue right now. I'm actually considering a new job at this point. Because already I know that this weekend again I will have double shift. And if I'm really unlucky, double shift. Means both days. And when I was hired, I was promised that I would have maybe double shift once a month. Right now it looks like I'm driving double shift every frickin' weekend that I work. And that's not the agreement I had when I was hired.
Easy now. I love a good brawl.
That one's done for. That's the last of them.
So, yeah, I'm actually considering switching places because I also don't get any, like, benefits for working night or on the weekend or anything. Usually you get, in my profession, you usually get benefits for that, like extra if you work very early or very late or on weekends or on holidays. I don't get that. Or a Christmas bonus or a holiday bonus, vacation bonus or something. I don't get any of that, so those are thousands of euros that basically goes through my, just running through my hands that I'm not getting.
Welcome back. You find anything out there? Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
I saw this coming.
Watch it. That's our leader you're talking about. My friend. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live?
I always figured Mr. Bryant for a man of character. In the end, though, he was just another name on a long list of frauds.
Yeah. He had us all fooled. Now I've got to sort out how to break it to the rest of my people. Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
Hey, we gotta talk about this. I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way. At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Good question.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Kind of want to hear his side of the story.
Welcome. When I founded the Iconoclasts, I did so amidst the ghosts of this planet's past. Since then, many have asked me, why here? Were you involved in the massacre? Was that some gruesome plot to clear a path for my dreams? My response to you is the same as to all others. The death of MSI was an incidental tragedy. I'd have walked this path with or without it. I did no such thing. Their deaths came in the night while I slept in Stellar Bay. And regardless, we're discussing a past long since left behind. Those ghosts still haunt me. But they needn't curse my people. When the entire colony has embraced our truth, perhaps then the perpetrator will come into the light. Until then, it does us no good to dwell on past mistakes. If I were the type of man to make that decision, and I assure you I am not, I'd have to be so obsessed with dismantling their regime that I'd turn to desperate measures. I have since learned that their mistakes will end them in time, and that we will persevere where they do not. But back then, suffocating under that oppressive culture, I can understand a lesser man than myself making a terrible, ghastly mistake. If MSI had abandoned this place and taken to Terra 2, any hope for our salvation would have been lost. Here, without the shackles of the Halcyon Board, we are free to grow as the universe intended. Had we fled with MSI, our spirits would have withered. You've seen that withering yourself. The colony is dying. The massacre of Amber Heights, unfortunate as it was, presented the slim possibility of saving the souls of Terra 2. Here we are, poised to do just that. If that's the case, they are free to say so, and I will take their opinions into consideration after we've accomplished our goals. For now, our sights must remain on spreading our message. Let us speak no more of this.
He is a murderer. He is. He just is. He has given the pirates the dark codes, and that basically caused the slaughter of Amber Heights.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me. Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
I'd say fairly competently.
Is that so? I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. But it matters not how you fixed my problem, only that you did. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here. Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
I don't like you. At all.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. Take care out there.
Boss, you seen this?
A gunship. A crashing gunship.
Black holes. Did you see that? Looked like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I'd guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect saved me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there? contact waiver? Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off. Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my bored damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Okay. They are at war. And I now have to decide which side to support. Things I don't know much about Graham. I only know that he did a very bad thing when he was younger. Over 10 years ago.
That's the last of him.
Basically, Sanjar's idea of reforming the board from within isn't that bad.
Out of my way! I've had quite enough of you!
Wow.
We were destined to prevail.
You don't look so good. So why did this ship crash in the first place?
Who would like to die first?
do it again.
Screw you, Felix.
Max is down!
And Max is back up.
Doubt there's anyone or anything alive in there to cause you any grief. Seems like I'd be more effective out here, watching for threats.
I'll keep an eye out. Go on ahead, boss.
CE is saying something's about spare regulators bypass something. Shiksho. I'm turning this thing towards the groundbreaker, firing up the engines and retiring. Better to be arrested than lose power and drift out into space. I just hope this old bird can handle one last trip. How in this law-forsaken colony is it so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another damn thing, and I can't even get a response from corporate. Another day, another ship lands on Terra 1, and we can't shoot him down. That makes... I've lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't get some backup?
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Poor Crusoe.
Destined to die. I have your back, Captain.
Thank you for having my back.
Good hit.
And another level. Oh, perks. So, now's the question. Who do we support? The Iconoclast? Or MSI? Because, let's face it, I like MSI and his idea to, you know, reform the board from within. I also like the idea of spreading another message through their propaganda stuff. You know what? I'll just travel to the unreliable interior. Also, first off, let's go to Fallbrook, because I'm pretty sure that this lady there still had something to say.
Yes. Knock, knock. Go away, White.
So tell me, do we drink to the damage you've done?
Yeah, let's just travel to the Unreliable's interior.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
So you know what? We'll make this another another one where I put out a poll and you guys can decide who gets the weapons module. The Iconoclast, or Stellar Bay and MSI. You decide. My name is Zeomak, aka Visual Pony, and I hope that you enjoyed this. Also, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It does help in the algorithm, and if you feel so inclined, there's a donation link down in the description if you want to support the show. Love you all.